Air Canada 1323, the wind's 040 at 6, clear to line runway 06 right.
Calling 6 right, Air Canada 1323.
Prepare for arrival across section.
Toronto approach, American 225 Heavy, flight level 170, 17,000.
American 225 Heavy, Toronto arrivals. Runway 06 right, altimeter 3049, information Bravo's current, send 11,000.
Send 11,000, American 225 with information Bravo.
American 928, turn right heading 330, descend 3,000.
330, 3000, American 928.
We could fly to. Could go to Pittsburgh. Why is the capture card not captured?
American 928, turn right heading 030 to intercept the localizer, cleared ILS 06 right approach.
030, clear ILS 06 right, American 920.
American 225, descend 8,000.
Down to 8,000, American 225.
Air Canada 1323, welcome to Toronto, cross 06 left, safe parking.
Crossing 06 left, and we are told it's 1.
Roger, Air Canada 1323, taxi Delta Delta Romeo to 168.
Delta Delta Romeo, keep 168. Yeah.
Approach Air Canada 40, correction 259 air, ready for taxi with Alpha. Canada's 259, Runway 05, thank you for information Alpha, but Bravo is current now. Altimeter is 3049. Taxi via Tango Echo Golf Hotel.
Alright, well, update information Bravo, taxi 05 via Tango Echo Golf Hotel across.
Up right away. Activate that shit.
Deck code disconnected and starting refueling.
American 928, welcome to Toronto.
American 920.
American 225, descend 4000.
Descend 4000, American 225. Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
See what they do on the 05. I'm at solid. DTO. This one's active. Zero 30 at 6. Shame. With the taxi all over there, so push back.
Toronto Center, go exit, go King. Eastbound to Hamilton for touch and go,
Bound to
then for
cockpit.
Billy
Please tell me where you
Bishop
want to go.
Airport, 5500. Request flight following. Go extra, go King.
Golf, X-ray Golf Yankee, Toronto arrivals. I'll call you back in a minute. American 225.
Down to cockpit. Heli driving up.
330, descend 3000, expedite descent.
We'll get down to 3000 expedite. Turn right heading 335, American 225.
American 225, that heading 330. Golf, X-ray Golf Yankee, squawk it in.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected.
Go extra, go
I'm
King.
waiting for all of them closed and
Pretty much ready to go here.
Sorry, X-ray Golf Yankee, the Hamilton altimeter 3049, runway 30 is in use here, cleared left base runway 30. Break, American 225, turn right heading 030 and intercept, cleared island 06 right approach.
030 and intercept, clear for ILS 6 right approach, American 225.
X-ray Golf Yankee, confirm you're cleared left base runway 03, runway 30 at Hamilton.
Cleared left base, runway 30, Hamilton, go X-ray, go King.
X-ray Golf Yankee, roger, thank you for that. Give me a call turning final.
We'll give you call turning final for go extra, go King.
Toronto, this is Air Canada 1-1. We're back at Hotel 1. We're ready for a push and start. We were cleared via PDC to Pittsburgh, identifier 887 Mike.
Air Canada 1-1, reback is correct, push and start your discretion, call for taxi.
Call for taxi, Air Canada 1-1.
Toronto departure, Coronel 282, we have information, Bravo, request transfer. Ready to connect.
American 225, 040 at 6, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land, 6 right, American 225.
Air Canada 259 and holding short, runway 5.
Air Canada 259, report airborne, the wind 040 at 6, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Sensor connected and bypass 10 inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback.
Charlie Golf Echo, Toronto arrival, squawk 0561, advise ready for taxi.
Squawk 0561,
Air Canada 259 airborne, passing to your 900.
Air Canada 259, you're identified. Climb 7,000.
7,000 Air Canada 259.
Golf Echo, standby. Air Canada 857, Toronto arrivals, runway 06 right, altimeter 3049, information Bravo is current. You're very high, turn right heading 090, descend 11,000. Canada 259, turn left direct Kedzie on course.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Left direct Kedzie on course.
Connecting to stand by.
60 for Canada 259.
Air Canada 259, flight level 230.
230, 259.
American 225, welcome to Toronto, cross runway 06 left, safe parking.
We're looking for 124. Pure D there.
Roger.
Toronto approach Air Canada 857 Heavy.
Air Canada 857 Heavy, Toronto approach. Did you hear my last transmission?
I did not. I acknowledged the squawk code and that was it. My client was
It's actually 1:15.
Toronto Air Canada 11 Hotel 1 ready for taxi to the active. I think it is 05.
American 225, taxi Delta Alpha to Terminal 1.
Taxi Delta Alpha, Terminal 1, American 225.
Air Canada 11, runway 05, altimeter 3049, information Bravo is current. Taxi Delta Foxtrot, Hotel, cross runway 33 right and 33 left.
Air Canada 11 Roger that. Taxi 05 Delta Foxtrot Hotel, cross 33 right, 33 left.
Roger, Korean 282, when can I get a PDC?
Sorry, Korean 282, PDC sent.
Thank you.
Air Canada 259, no further ATC, surveillance service terminates, cleared en route.
Good en route, thanks for the assistance. Great night, Air Canada 259.
Air Canada 857, descend 4000.
Descend 4,000, Air Canada 857 heavy.
X-ray Golf Yankee, Toronto arrivals. You called. What are you telling me?
We'd like to make an amendment for planned speed.
Delta Foxtrot.
Speed.
Hotel.
X-ray Golf Yankee, Roger.
Air Canada 470, PDC sent.
Okay, hotel.
Golf Echo, Toronto arrival.
Go ahead for Golf Echo Echo.
Golf Echo, the city runway 08, altimeter 3051, winds 360 at 5, taxi apron your discretion, Alpha, call me holding short of 08.
Taxi apron at discretion, Alpha, hold short 08.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Korean 282, I need the 4-character PDC identifier.
Roger. Korean 282, 529 Echo.
Korean 282, readback is correct, push and start your discretion, call for taxi.
Roger, Korean 282.
Golf Echo, Toronto arrivals.
Go ahead for Golf Echo Echo.
Yeah, Golf Echo, you probably told me already, but say intentions airborne.
If we're able, we'd go right hand downwind on runway 08, follow. Across the lake there. Golf Echo Echo.
Golf Echo, do you want direct across the lake or do you want to follow the shoreline all the way around?
One second.
Air Canada 353, Toronto arrivals, welcome, squawk it in.
Identical.
Whoops.
Air Canada 353, you're identified, runway 06 right, altimeter 3049, information Bravo is current, descend 11,000.
Altimeter 304906 right, information Bravo, descend 11,000, Air Canada 353.
This airport is huge. Pearson.
say altitude?
Just approached 4,000 to Air Canada 857.
Air Canada 857, I'm showing you 3,800. Confirm altimeter 3049.
We have our altimeter set at 3049 and we've got current real world weather running. I'm not sure what's going on Air Canada 857.
What? Okay.
Trying to approach Air Canada 857. I'm at 3,100, just leveling out at 3,000. What altitude do you read?
Air Canada 857, I read 3,100 now. Turn right heading 030 to intercept localizer, cleared eye.
The ILS 06 right, localizer cleared. The ILS 06 right, Air Canada 857.
What's that sound? Bro, what's going on with this airport? The terrain is not even level. Explain, what are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna take hotel. It should be coming up. Yep. Hold on, press.
Air Canada 857, the wind 040 at 6, clear to land runway 06 right.
Cleared to land runway 06 right, Air Canada 857.
Air Canada 353, send 8,000.
Send 8,000, Air Canada 353.
Career Air 282, the apron's your discretion. Call me, we're fully ready for taxi.
Roger, been clear, thank you.
Close this runway.
I was actually just asking myself that. If you gave it to me again, that would be awesome.
Let's do that. Air Canada 857, wind 040 at 6. You're clear to land runway 06 right. Sorry, I've got other people chatting in my ear.
No worries, thank you for that. Clear to land, runway 06 right, Air Canada 857.
Charlotte Center, Quebec Triple Yankee, final runway 30.
Call Echo, when airborne, right-hand turnout is approved, then follow the shoreline, not a Golf Yankee, did I tell you to call me established final?
I think we're good.
The shoreline to the east, not above 2,000.
We're staying in the circuit for now for another touch and go. Go X-ray Golf Yankee.
X-ray Golf Yankee, roger, right hand circuits, report intentions downwind.
Report downwind X-ray Golf Yankee.
Charlie driving for low, located 544, 3000 feet, this is.
Toronto departures, Air Canada 1-1, we're holding short, 05.
Air Canada 5-4, you're identified. And Air Canada 5-4, climb 11,000.
1000, Air Canada 544.
Air Canada 1-1, report airborne, the wind 040 at 6, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Clear for takeoff 05, report this frequency when airborne. Air Canada 1-1.
Air Canada 544, turn left direct, up Nix, on course.
Left direct, up next on course, Air Canada 544.
And Air Canada 544, you can expect 11,000 as your top altitude, and correction, turn left direct, Alamo on course.
Looks at the 1,000 per hour cruising, and what did was last one, Air Canada 544?
If it's not too late, turn left direct, Olamo on course.
At the Lima on course, Air Canada 544.
Departure coordinate 32, now ready for taxi.
80 knots.
Green 282, runway 05, altimeter 3049.
Rotate.
Then connect call, Echo Hotel, cross runway 22, coordinate 32.
Positive rate.
Air Canada 857, welcome to Toronto, cross runway 06, left side parking.
Cross runway 06, left, Delta 3, and we'll take Terminal 1, Tier Foxtrot.
400.
Check. Air Canada 1-1, Toronto departures, we're with you 1,000 vector.
Air Canada 1-1, you're identified. Climb 15,000.
15,000, Air Canada 1-1.
1,000.
Toronto Center, go X-ray Golf Yankee, right hand downwind, runway 30, 4 touch and go X-ray Golf Yankee.
X-ray Golf Yankee, roger, on the go, are you still in the circuit or are you turning in?
No, after circuit we are going to Billabis. X-ray Golf Yankee.
X-ray Golf Yankee, on the go, right hand turnout is approved, flight heading 070 on the go, the winds at Hamilton 32.
After departure, turn right, heading 7070, go X-ray Yankee.
Air Canada 353, descend 4,000.
Send 4,000, Air Canada 353.
Toronto approach, Air Canada 857 is clear, runway 06 left on Delta 3.
You say 15,000.
Air Canada 857, roger, straight in Terminal 1.
Clear straight in Terminal 1, Air Canada 857, thanks for your help.
You said 15,000.
Cheers, thanks.
Direct mobile on course Air Canada 11.
Rebels, g'day, Golf Alpha Romeo, hello. Base Q6.
Alpha Echo Romeo, Toronto arrivals, welcome. The winds are 310 at 5, clear land, runway 26.
Here's land 26, Alpha Command.
Yeah, Air Canada 11, 15,000, very shortly I'm going to send you a com. Air Canada 353, turn right heading 330 to send 3,000. ATC surveillance service terminates, clear now route. Cheers, have a good flight.
Go off Unicom. My was muted while I was talking to the PC there.
on est autour de la Lune, on voit un croissant de Terre.
And before I answer that question, I got to go back one. Here's the maple syrup that we opened up and had at lunchtime today. So we had a little bit of Canada on board today, and I shared it with my crewmates, and I think they enjoyed that, so it was great. Pour les questions, en fait, oui, on voit des croissants de la Terre, et c'est quelque chose d'incroyable pour moi. Par exemple, la journée avant le TLE, le Translunar Injection, quand nous sommes réveillés, on a vu une demi-terre. Et ça, c'était la première fois que j'ai vu quelque chose de magnifique comme ça. Et pendant cette journée-là, on a vu la terre noire. Alors, ça, c'était une perspective vraiment unique. And the question was, do we see a crescent Earth just like we see a crescent moon when we're in space? And the reality is we do, and we've seen it all. A dark Earth, and when we woke up for TLI, we saw just the. It was really, really unique.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys.
Thank you, Jeremy. The next question is from Joel in Edmonton, Alberta.
You undertook lunar geology training in Canada, Iceland, and at the Lunar Sample Laboratory facility. Are there any lunar landforms that you're particularly excited to see up close?
In road traffic in Hamilton area, the gonna actually go being
absolutely. We've done some incredible geology training on Earth, and one of them, as you mentioned, was in Canada, at Cape Bastion Crater, and I
going northbound to Valley Bishop, go Mexico.
The honor of training there with Jeremy and Jenny Gibbons and a great team of geologists and scientists from NASA and many institutions. We did learn a lot about how craters form and a lot about the mineral that makes up the moon. What we are probably most excited as a crew about seeing on the moon would be an amazing feature called Oriental, and it is sometimes known as the Grand Canyon of the Moon because it has all kinds of multi-layered crater rims and a lot of different land formations, and it has mare, like kind of lava fields all throughout it in different shapes, and it's very distinctive, and no human eyes previously had seen this crater until today, really, when we were privileged enough to see it. So we can't wait to share more when we get closer to the moon.
Thanks so much. Masab in Vancouver, BC has a question for you as well.
Which movie do you believe is the most accurate representation of space?
Well, there are many great space movies. For our specific example here, one that really captures it, I think, is Apollo 13. Now, we haven't had any major malfunctions like Apollo 13 did, but they ended up on a very similar trajectory to us. And that movie really shows you a lot what it's like with just three humans, trapped in a tiny capsule and surviving in space together. So that's just one of many, but it's one of my favorite space movies. You have a space movie? Yeah.
All right, we have another question, Jeremy, from here in the room.
I'm Adelaide from Ottawa, Ontario. How has your family helped you prepare to go to space? And do your kids get time off school?
Of course, in life you do things as a team, and my primary been extraordinary in supporting me through this endeavor. Some of the ways that they've helped me is just by giving me grace. Sometimes with this job, I can't be there for them when they would like me to be there. There's a lot of sacrifice from the family, and so they've definitely done that for me. And they've been my greatest cheerleaders along the way. So, and did they get time off school? Well, yes and no. So they had time to come to quarantine and then be with me to support me in the launch. Homework, doing a lot of self-study, and they were still getting it done. They were just getting it done from quarantine.
Thanks. Parker from Apsley, Ontario has a question.
Why does water become spherical in space?
Fails to go.
Well, my three crewmates lived on board the International Space Station for a significant amount of time, and so they've done a lot of playing with water, and so they were giving me a tutorial today at lunch. Maybe I'll just get Reed to give you the tutorial that he gave me right now. Well, here you can see the spherical balls that I just let loose in the cabin. All right, Reed. There's another one going over there, but it's really the surface tension. If you ever just see a little drop of water on your finger, even though it looks like a convex little drop on your finger in space, it's all around, so it just creates a perfect bubble because there's no gravity to act on it. And so it just stays in this perfect sphere, and it actually becomes a lens. And earlier today, we were laughing because we can make Jeremy's face go upside down or right side up, and it's pretty amazing. It's fun to play with water in space. Victor's sending us a towel to clean up the mess.
Thanks for that demonstration. We now turn to Jackson from Calgary, Alberta.
How did you get to be on the Artemis 2 mission?
I'll answer while Jeremy's making a nice water bubble for you. How did Jeremy get to be on the Artemis 2 mission? Jeremy and I were selected as astronauts together back in 2009, and he was a member, obviously, of the Canadian Space Agency, and I was a member of NASA. And when Jeremy interviewed to be an astronaut, our chief astronaut, Peggy Whitson, was on. He did that well, so I think if you go through Jeremy's life, he grew up just a very inquisitive kid. He had huge dreams. He saw a picture of Neil Armstrong in an encyclopedia a long time ago walking on the moon, and it just sparked his curiosity and his imagination. And he always tells people that the most important thing when you have a dream and an aspiration is that you tell people, you talk about that. Some people may not believe you can do it, but you know you can do it. And the more you talk about it, the more people will begin to believe that you can make your dreams come true. And that is exactly what Jeremy did. So he turned his tree fort into a spaceship, and he became a fighter pilot in the Royal Canadian Air Force. And then he got to the Canadian Space Agency in 2009, and the rest is history. And I'm still not that good at water and space yet. I'm still learning.
This town ain't big enough for... Houston Integrity, we are ready for the event.
We have a very special guest who wanted to be the first person to greet you after your return from the far side of the moon. Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, it's my honor to introduce the President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump. Over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Jared, and you are doing a fantastic job. And hello, very special hello to Artemis 2. Today you've made history and made all America really proud, incredibly proud. We have a lot of things to be proud of lately, but this says, there's nothing like what you're doing, circling around the moon for the first time in more than a half a century, and breaking the all-time record for the farthest distance from planet Earth. Humans have really never seen anything quite like what you're doing with a manned spacecraft. It's really special. And I also want to thank the entire amazing team at NASA, headed by Jared, who's a very special guy, by the way. And you all made this day possible. You really inspired the entire world. Really, everybody's watching. I find it incredible. I just watch you go to the back of the moon, and people haven't been there in a long time, we could say, but it's going to be more and more prevalent because we're going to be doing a lot of traveling, and then you're going to ultimately do the whole big trip to Mars, and that's going to be very exciting. So if you look, and we had no astronaut has been to the moon since the days of Apollo program. The Apollo program was also very special, but that was 50 years ago, and at long last America is back, and America is back in many ways stronger than ever before. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world. The Artemis crew flew in the most powerful rocket NASA has ever made, ever launched, traveled over 250,000 miles, broke the distance record set by the legendary Apollo 13. And America is a frontier nation, and the four brave astronauts of Artemis 2 are modern day, you really are modern day pioneers, all of you, and one of them happens to be a neighbor. You know who that is, right? You have a special, and we like our neighbor. Your mission paves the way for America's return to the lunar surface very soon. We're going all out, doing everything we can, and it's headed up by Jared. We'll plant our flag once again, and this time we won't just leave footprints, we'll establish a permanent presence. In terms of timing, but we will be up in the moon, and that's going to happen soon. So America will be second to none in space and everything else that we're doing, and we will continue to lead the whole thing into the stars, this incredible journey into the stars. So I just wanted an honor to speak to you, and I wanted to congratulate each and every one of you. And tell me, what is the most unforgettable part of this really historic day? The whole world is watching.
You've been promised. Introducing ClickUp Super Agents, the world's first AI agents that...
President, this call is certainly special to all of us, and we really have a lot of faith in our administrator, Jared Isaacman, who is with you. We appreciate his leadership in NASA and in the international community. We are doing great things, and we are proud to be a part of. I have to tell you, as we came around the near side of the moon, seeing all the sights that we've seen from Earth for all of our lives, but we're seeing them from a different perspective, and then we started to get a glimpse of the... And we saw sites, oriental sites that no human has ever seen before, not even in Apollo, and that was amazing for us. And then the surprise of the day, we just came out of an eclipse where the sun, moon, and the entire dark moon, about that big, right out the window that we were watching. We could see the corona of the sun, and then we could see the planet train line up at Mars, and all of us commented how excited we are to watch this nation and this planet become a two-planet species.
That is fantastic. You know, I had a decision to make in my first term, and the decision is, what are we going to do at NASA? We're going to... and it's really great to have somebody like Jared involved, because he really makes it much easier for me. But it was not even a question in my own mind. We've spent what we had to do, and then of course we have Space Force and doing, and that was my baby. That was a very important one, and it'll turn out to be truly one of the most important, I believe, decisions I've ever made. So we're very proud of Space Force, and we're very proud of all of you. Does anybody anybody else have anything to say? A lot of people listening.
Mr. President, to be here with you speaking about our incredible day today. I think one of the biggest highlights was coming back from the far side of the moon and having the first glimpses of planet Earth again after being out of communication for about 45 minutes. It really just reminds you what a special place we have and how important it is for our nation to lead and not follow in exploring deep space.
I'd like to ask, what was your feeling when you had no communication? You had no communication, a little bit different perhaps.
Yes, Mr. President, it was. I said a little prayer, but then I had to keep rolling. I was actually recording scientific observations of.
Between the far side of the moon and look, what did you see?
Well, Mr. President, we certainly did, and our team really set us up well to understand what they thought we might see. And the gravitational pull of the Earth has had a profound effect on the near side of the moon, changing all those dark mares, those dark patches of the moon you see from Earth. It's very different on the far side. While you see some small patches of... And while I have the microphone, sir, I just want to thank you on behalf of Canada. The space leadership you spoke of from America truly is extraordinary. I've said this many times before. A nation that leads like that and then creates and sets big goals. On the moon and eventually going to Mars. And Canadians are so proud to be a part of this program.
Well, I have to say I spoke to a very special person, Wayne Gretzky, who I think you know, the great one. And I spoke to your Prime Minister and many other friends I have in Canada. They are so proud of you. And you have a lot of courage.
Wayne Gretzky.
A lot of courage doing what you're doing, a lot of bravery and a lot of genius, but they're very, very proud of you.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm going to start with this loop that I made here. And I'm going to use Co-Producer to fill out this song. So first I'm going to click Capture Your Audio. Now let's analyze the harmony and rhythm of my song. I'm going to type in groovy R&B guitar and click Find Samples.
Wayne Gretzky.
1,000 to go.
Well, I have to say I spoke to a very special person, Wayne Gretzky. And I spoke to your Prime Minister and many other friends I have in Canada. They are so proud of you. And you have a lot of courage. I'm not sure. But you have a lot of courage doing what you're doing, a lot of bravery and a lot of genius. But they're very, very proud of you.
That is pure cinema.
Administrator Alex, I'm going to just get a quick comp check, make sure you guys are still on the line and we didn't have a handover.
I am. Yes, I am.
Integrity, and back over to you, Mr. President.
Yeah, I think we might have gotten cut off. It is a long distance. It's a long ways. The reception's been great. There's a little bit of about a 9-second delay, but no, I just had a statement. I don't know what you heard, but I was just saying they're very proud of. They're very, very honored that you have a courageous person from Canada. You have a lot of courageous people from Canada, so it was very nice. I'm not sure if you heard me say that, but it was very nice.
Yes, Mr. President, we heard that, and we do love our Jeremy Hansen. We love all our Canadian astronauts. Jenny Gibbons, Josh Kudrick, they're just great people, and they're such a welcome addition to our Corps.
Great. Well, I really look forward to, when we can, I want to look forward to seeing you in the Oval Office. I'll ask Jared to bring you over, and I'll ask for your autograph, because I don't really ask for autographs much, but you deserve that. You really are something. Everybody's talking about this. And I look forward to having you in the Oval Office at the White House, and we will celebrate your incredible achievements and triumphs. This is big. This is really big stuff. The whole world is talking about it, and if you have the time, I will certainly find the time. I'm pretty busy also, as you know, but I will absolutely find the time, and we'll get together, and I'm going to be giving you a big salute on behalf of the American.
That is insane.
Thank you for that, Mr. President, and when you want us, we will be there. The time out today to visit NASA, it's really special for us, but it's really special for the team on the ground. A whole team of people all around the world pulled this off, and we just want to say thank you to all of you for this. It is the thrill and honor of a lifetime to have been on this journey. Today was amazing, but this 3-year journey has been amazing, and it was made possible by the American people and the Canadian people, and we're so grateful to you all. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, and Jared, congratulations. We'll see you soon, and I know that you have Mars very much in your mind, so we'll start thinking about that pretty soon, I think. And thank you, congratulations to everybody. I'll see you at the Oval Office. Thank you.
You're in the zone, but getting in the zone and staying there, that feels more like luck than something you can control. So that's why we made Brain FM. It's like a
Victor, Christina, and Jeremy.
This is Artemis Mission Control in Houston, Texas. We just heard that confirmation called up to the crew on board the Orion spacecraft. The spacecraft
Getting a bit tired.
Thousand to go.
We'll do like a short turnaround. It'll look cool. Quad visual in here. We'll go for the socks. Are we too high? No, we might be a bit too high for that.
To go.
Pittsburgh. We're like floating. What's going on?
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
It's not a very long runway.
80 knots.
Water first thrust. Landing was great. Oh wow, okay. I have this bound. Okay, now we know for next time. I have a button for the landing gear. Okay, I gotta go, so let's rep it to the gate. What are we doing this week? usually start the APU in the air. I forgot I was too busy watching TV. Why is the APU diamond in there? There we go. That should have been on. And that's low. And that's that. That's it for today.